Hello, this is Will from Will to Trade. Today is Tuesday, August 16th, and I want to go over a midday market recap on stock ticker SITO, SITO Mobile Limited. You can check me out at willtotrade.com, fill out the form, and get invited for a free 2-week trial to our room. We meet every day, Monday through Friday, as early as 9 a.m. Eastern Time, and we'll chat all day long talking about stocks. Stocks are moving up, moving down, moving sideways, earnings reports, you name it. I will give alerts throughout the day to stocks that I see that are moving, giving members the opportunity to jump in or not. And members will also talk about stocks, and they can give some alerts as well to stocks that they see that are moving that they like. Today we had two big movers. One I'm going to talk about, SITO, is a decent mover. And if you watched the other video and saw STEM, STEM, that was a monster, a beast, just incredible. When I made the video, the stock hadn't beat the previous high of day. The previous high of day was 80 cents. When I made the video, it was like around 74, 75 cents, and it peaked, I think, around like $1.56 or so. So that stock basically exploded like twice as much since the last video. Pretty amazing for STEM and for anyone that traded STEM. So that was a 100% plus gainer today. Whereas SITO, not so much. Really kind of one little trade that could be done on SITO, and that's why we like to lock in our profits. We like to jump in, jump out, put some profits in our pocket. If the stock will continue to move, then we can always jump back in again, and we can always trade it again for more potential profits. I want to talk about SITO. These are the 1-minute candles. In the morning, of course, I will look at the 1-minute candles for the full detail. As the day expands, I may pull back and start looking at 5-minute candles on a bigger time horizon. But when we look at SITO, it is pretty much going up from the morning. So here, here's the first, second, third, fourth candle. I think by this candle, somewhere around this candle, I think I saw it. I want to say maybe like around the 520, 530 marker, somewhere in here. It was moving pretty quickly. And I thought to myself, okay, here we go, SITO. The numbers look good. The price is obviously moving up. If I was a little quicker, maybe I could have alerted it at the 520, 530 marker. But again, the price was moving up pretty fast. So I wanted to get that next push up. The high of this particular candle that we're looking at is 549. So I simply alerted 550, basically saying, hey, let's if it goes a penny up, we're buyers. Let's jump in. So this blue line here marks the 550 price point, and then I quickly calculated 10% up from there, which is this dotted blue line, which is 605. Again, we don't always go for 10% gains. Sometimes we go for 3% or 5%, kind of like a standard go-to trade, like a 5% gain. Sometimes in the case of STEM, it's way bigger. Sometimes you're gonna grab a 20, 30, 40, 50% gain in a big, huge mover like that. But 10% gain is solid gain. I would be personally happy with 10% gains all day, every day. And again, just like in my STEM video, this one moved really quick. You jump in on this candle, and then you blink, and the next candle, there's your price to sell. If you miss this opportunity to sell, you wait for one candle pullback, and then one more candle afterwards, and it pushes right through that 605 price. And even this other candle here taps the 605 price, giving you like 1, 2, 3 chances to grab your profits. A really quick trade. It's a 10% gain. If we zoom out on the day, take a look at SITO. Yeah, there it is. Let's go to the 5-minute view just to kind of see a bigger perspective. As you can tell, on the 5-minute view, it looks pretty extreme. It ramps up huge. It ramps up again, big wick, and pretty much falls the rest of the day. Finds some support at the $5 marker. Kind of wiggles between the 5 and 520, 530 price point. But as you can see on a stock like SITO, it really only gives you that opportunity on really one trade here. Again, if we go back into, let's see here. Look, you could obviously short it down there, although we don't alert too many shorts. If you were extreme, you could maybe buy a dip buy here at the 5 price point and then try to sell for a 5% gain up here. It doesn't move enough to give you a 10% gain. But basically, these trades here are trickier. These trades here are not as clean, not as easy, not as quick. They're not preferable. But again, when you zoom in on your 1 minute view, it's pretty obvious. For anyone that can get in on this candle or this candle, or even as late to the game as this candle, you have at least a 5 or 10% movement, and that's it. You got 1, 2, 3 candles or so to get in, and you got maybe 1, 2, 3 candles to get out, and that's all you got. And if you're late to the party and you try to get in at $6, well, then you're really squeezing late, because it only goes up a few pennies from the $6 price point. And as you can see here, everything at 6 or above is all in the wicks. So that would be kind of scary to get in that late. Versus, I'll just pull it up, even though I'm making a video on SITO. Versus, I'm going to pull up STEM just to show you all STEM, what it's done. I mean, what a monster, what a beast. STEM, as you can see, obviously has given not just members but traders many opportunities to trade it. This was the first run up, which is kind of funny, because this was a huge run up in the morning, and now it looks like a small run up, and then a big pullback and a big cup. Let's go to the 5-minute view here just to see STEM. So you're getting 2 tickers on one video. Ramps up, pulls back to a big cup. I mean, this is West Coast time, 6:45 to maybe 8:45 ish. It's 2 hours, basically a 2-hour cup, just 2 hours of consolidation, 2 hours of what are we going to do? And my last video, you can check it out. The last video was somewhere around here, and I said, yeah, I mean, I do predict that STEM is going to break the previous high a day. I do think it's definitely going to break the previous high a day, and I alerted that in the room. It's looking to break the previous high a day, and I said it's going to squeeze to at least 88 cents, if not $1. And look what it's done. I mean, it's gone $1 plus. It's gone $1.56. We're in and out of several halts here, and now it looks like it continues to run. And as of making this video, who knows? I mean, it could challenge the 150s, 156 again. If that were to happen, I mean, it could squeeze into the $2 range. This is up, look at this, like 270% from yesterday. Just a monster gainer. So as you can tell, you have at least one trade opportunity here. This is the 5-minute view. You have, oh my goodness, at least 1 or 2, depending on how you want to trade, opportunities there. And then if you wait for the pullback and buy sort of here on like a dip or whatnot, you got at least 1 more trade opportunity here. So, I mean, easily 1, 2, 3 trade opportunities on STEM, and big trades. Versus, that's why I wanted to bring this up, versus SITO, which is really just 1. So that's really what I wanted to show STEM. There are stocks like STEM that can just run and have moves and different kind of moves and give traders many different opportunities to trade. Whereas with SITO, it's really just that one opportunity, and that's what you have to know. You have to really kind of always assume that you're only going to get one opportunity. Always kind of trade with that mindset that, okay, this is it. This is all it's got. It's got this one pop. That's all we're going to get. I better put that money in my pocket now. I better lock in my profit now. If it happens to present a second or third opportunity, great. Then I'll look to jump back in on a second or third opportunity. If not, I'm happy with my one opportunity. So that is SITO, kind of a little diversion to kind of explain why this is just one trading opportunity. But hopefully you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you love the video, hit subscribe. You'll get alerted to these kind of videos as soon as they hit YouTube. And if you are interested in checking out our room, just go to www.will2trade.com, fill out the form. We'll get you all set up for a 2-week free trial. Thank you so much. Have a great day.